We'll start today in a comfortable seated position. So come over to your mat, cross your legs, or maybe take a low kneel. Ground down into your sitting bones, those points of contact with the earth. And draw tall through the spine. Imagine a thread drawing the crown of your head upwards. Feel long through the back of the neck. And today is all about creating space in the body and in the heart. So feel each breath now opening up, creating space in your lungs, in your rib cage. Feel that space being created down the spine as you continue to sit tall. Feel each breath entering the body like a glass filling with water. Inhale down into the belly. Fill up the rib cage and then the chest with breath. And then exhale from the belly first, then the rib cage, and then the chest. Feel each exhale allowing you to let go of what is not serving you. Let go of feelings, let go of thoughts that are no longer needed. Let each inhale create space to bring in what you would like to have more of. Joy, peace, abundance, whatever it is, bring it in with each breath. Ask yourself now, what are you creating space for? Now bring your right fingers down by your right side. With an inhale, stretch up and over with the left side. Reach up with the left fingers. Look out towards that left side. And don't let your weight all go down into that bottom hand. Lift up away from it. Breathe space and length into your left side body. Another inhale. Exhale, release into the center. And now take your right leg out along the mat. Stay tall on your sitting bones. Bring your right fingers on the inside of the leg. Stretch up and over, a little bigger this time. Just using these first positions to check in with the body, with the breath, with the mind. In every asana pose, feel the breath washing out what is not needed, what is no longer serving you. Each inhale is making that space to feel flexible, spacious in the body. Inhale, exhale, release, and we'll make it bigger one more time. Come to a wide straddle position, only as wide as you can with the legs while staying tall on the sitting bones. So if your spine is rounding, maybe bring the legs closer towards the center. We'll bring that right hand down on the inside of the right leg. Stretch up and over. Feel that length being created through the left side body. Keep grounding down through both sitting bones. Look up, or maybe just keep the head relaxed if that's better for your neck. Imagine one day you could touch your toes without rounding the spine. Inhale, exhale, come up to center. Good. And then we'll do that on the other side. So cross the legs again. Now the left fingers come down by your side. Stretch up and over with the right arm now. Ground down through your right hip. Lift up and away from the mat. Notice if your bottom shoulder is rounding forward. Stack everything straight. Stretch up. Keep breathing that space into your side. And then exhale, come to the center, and we'll take the left leg out along the floor. Right fingers go inside the right leg and over to the side. Again, maybe looking up or down. Find that sense of stillness in the position. Good, another inhale. Exhale up to center, and now for that wide straddle again. Bring the left fingers down inside your left leg, reach up and over. Notice how it feels on this side compared to the other side. If you're very flexible and open, you might be able to bring your left elbow down. We're still warming up, so go gently. Keep lengthening towards your left toes. And then release up to center. Or now take the hands behind the body and lift the hips. Maybe you can lift the hips, maybe they don't lift off, but you're just opening up the front of the body. Puff your chest towards the sky now. Bring the shoulder blades together behind you. You can point or flex the toes. Sitting bones can be down on the mat now. Breathe that space into the front body. And then cross the legs and come over into your tabletop position. Knees under the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders. And just start to ground down into the palms and find Mula Bandha. So this is the root lock in yoga. We talk about locks in the body, or bandhas. We have this sense of drawing in and up through the pelvic floor and the lower belly, almost as though you could hug all of your pelvic bones and your sitting bones towards each other. So just practice that here. This Mula Bandha is going to support you through all of your flexibility and help you to stay strong rather than maybe pushing it too far. Let's go into a cat and cow. Inhale, gaze up, lift the tailbone up. Exhale, round the back and press the floor away, tuck the chin. Move with your breath. Inhale, open up the front side body. Breathe space into it. Exhale, round the back, open up through the upper back. A few more with your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, round and tuck. One more. Feel that space and length being created in the whole spine rather than just the lower back. Good, and then we'll sit down into a child's pose. Knees can be nice and wide. Bow your head down as you stretch the fingers forward. Focus more on bringing the sitting bones back to the heels than bringing your forehead to the floor. If you need to have your head slightly off the ground, that's okay. Give your body a little sway from side to side. Keep lengthening through the fingers and opening up through the sides of the body. Good, and then we'll rise back up to tabletop and bring yourself up to a high kneeling position. So stand up on your knees, take your left foot out to your left side, make a straight line with your knee and your foot, and then reach down onto your leg and reach up and over with that opposite arm. Inhale here, exhale with control through your core, Mula Bandha. Make your way over to a side plank position or a gate position. Look up, maybe stretch your top arm alongside your ear, and then use that core strength to lift you up and send you over towards that extended leg. Exhale, change. with control each time, over to that extended leg, and then exhaling back the other way. Good, last one. Open up, hug the lower belly in and over. Nice pause here, feel that length, stretch down the side body. Maybe your knee stays down, maybe you bring it into a side plank position. If you are in the side plank, you can really press your hips up to the sky, find even more length. Otherwise, keep that right knee down. Bring it back into the middle now. Knees come to the center of the mat. And we'll take it over to the other side. Right foot goes down beside you. And make sure the right toes are pointed forward. Right hand goes down your side. Stretch up and over. Breathe in here. Exhale, change over to your gate or side plank position. Using that lift through the lower belly to lift you and send you over. Exhale, change. And now landing in that gate side plank position, stretch up and over with your right arm. Maybe you stop here, or maybe you bring your left foot alongside your right or stack them for a side plank position. Lift the hips high if you're doing this. Open up into an arc shape with the whole body. Nice, and then bring it back into the middle. And take yourself over into a child's pose. Again, take a pause. In the child's pose, breathe space into your back. And from here, when you're ready, rise back up to your tabletop position. Tuck the toes under with a deep bend in the knees. Lift the thighs, lift the hips towards the sky. Bring yourself to a nice open downward facing dog. Press the floor away from the shoulders rather than just the wrists. And then in your downward dog, you can pedal out your feet. Keep thinking of that mountain shape you're creating with the body. Space down the sides of the body. Pausing here in your downward dog. Ground into the palms, press the floor away, maybe take your feet wider if your hamstrings are feeling tight. Find that stillness. Let each exhale release what is not serving you. Gaze between the hands, take a few steps to the top edge of the mat and find your forward fold. Bend the knees as much as you need to bring your lower belly to the thighs, and then grab opposite elbows. Take a nice big sway from side to side, feeling gravity creating space in the spine and down the sides of the body. Each time your mind wanders or a sound in your environment distracts you, keep bringing yourself back onto the breath. It's normal for the mind to wander and for it to get distracted, but that's okay. We just keep focusing back into our breath, into our practice. And rolling from here slowly up to standing, one vertebra at a time, leaving the head till last. Coming up to your strong standing position, we'll move into some sun salutations. Just start in Samastitihi, hands at heart center, grounding into the feet, drawing tall through the top of the head. As you inhale now, stretch the hands out and up. Exhale, fold forward. Breathe in, halfway lengthen, fingertips to the shins, and then lower the fingers. Step back on the right foot, bring your right knee down. Inhale in your low lunge. Plant the hands, step back to plank. Nice high strong plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower the knees, whole body, or the chest and chin, keeping the pelvis lifted, elbows back and inwards. Inhale, peel forward to cobra, down on the belly, lifting through the upper back. Exhale, press back to downward dog. Full inhale, smooth exhale. As you breathe in now, right leg lifts. Bring it forward with control, step it between the hands. Left knee comes down. Inhale in the lunge. Exhale as you step forward, fold at the top of the mat. Lead with the crown of the head. Now rise up to standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale, lower hands to the heart. Good. One full breath. And then we'll do that on the left side. Hands go out and up as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Breathe in and halfway lift. Lower the fingers, step back on the left foot. Left knee comes down. Inhale in the lunge. Lower the hands, step back to plank. Full breath in. Exhale, knees, chest and chin, kiss the mat. And curl forward. Exhale, press it back to downward dog. Good. Inhaling now, stretch up with the left leg. Bring it forward, step it between the hands. Right knee comes down. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, step and fold at the top edge of the mat. Breathing in, rise up, reach up. Exhale and lower hands to heart center. Full inhale, long exhale. Little different this time. We'll start to build a bit of heat and find even more space through the body. As you inhale, stretch up. As you exhale, fold forward. Breathe into halfway lift. And then option to walk back to plank or hop straight back into chaturanga. And from here we'll meet in upward facing dog. Lift onto the tops of the feet, thighs and knees lift. From here, roll onto the outside of your right hip. So you're in this side body stretch, supporting yourself on the hands. And then roll onto the other hip. Stretch out down the left side body. Stay hovered up off the mat if you can. And then we'll press it back to downward facing dog. Good. From here, lift your left leg high. Scoop it forward, step it between the hands. Bring your right knee down, your back knee down. Inhale and rise up into a lifted low lunge. Interlace the fingers for Anjali Mudra. Point the fingers up as you cross the thumbs. Create space down the sides of the body as you continue to hug in through your lower rib cage. Mula Bandha, again, hug up through the pelvic floor. And then we'll cross the elbows. Lift your left elbow towards the sky as you root down through your right hip. Open up through the left side body. Arc out towards that left side. And then take it over to the other side. Right elbow lifts. Open up that right side. And then reach up into the hands. See if you can lift the back knee and come to a high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step to the top of the mat and fold. Breathe in, rise through your flat back position. Reach up. Exhale and lower hands to the heart. Good. Full inhale. Smooth exhale. Adding on now. Hands come out and up. Exhale, fold. Breathe into halfway lift. Walk back to plank or hop straight back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, press back to downward dog. From here, lift your right leg high. Bring it forward, step it silently between the hands. Bring your left knee down. Bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, and gaze up if that feels okay for your balance. Stretch up, create that length in the sides of the body. And then cross the elbows, lift your right elbow up towards the sky, root down to your right hip, open up the side body. And then do that on the other side, lift your left elbow, root down to your left hip. And then stretch up again. See if you can tuck the back toes and lift up onto that back foot into high crescent lunge. Exhale, step forward and fold. Breathe in, lead with the crown of the head. Rise up and reach into the fingers. Exhale, lower, hands to the heart. Take a full inhale and a smooth exhale. We'll add on to that again. Inhaling, stretch up. Exhale, fold. Breathe in and halfway lift. Exhale, lower the hands, walk back or hop back to chaturanga. And lift into upward dog. Again here, roll onto one hip, gaze back behind you, stretch out that side body. And then take it onto the other side, roll over. Take a little sway here. And then back into the center, move back to downward dog. As you inhale, stretch your left leg up, point the toes. Bring it forward, quietly between the hands, right knee down. Come to Anjaneyasana, the low lunge. Stretch up, let the shoulders come towards your ears. And then cross the elbows, open up your right side body, lift the elbow, right elbow up, left elbow down. Exhaling over now to the other side. Arc the left side body out. Then reach up through the fingers, tuck the back toes, rise up to high crescent lunge. Good, hold it here. Find that sense of stillness. And then open out the back foot as you exhale and come to a T shape with the arms for warrior two. Bring your back hand down, stretch up with the left palm, gaze upwards. From there, bring your left elbow to your left knee, find extended side angle, reach your right arm alongside your right ear. Keep your left shoulder away from your ear. If it's enough, stay here. If you could also bring your left hand, the back of the left hand onto the inside of the left ankle, then you can do that too. Nice, and then coming through to center, bring your fingertips down at the top of the mat and step forward into your forward fold. Rise up now to standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale, lower, hands to the heart. Full inhale, smooth exhale, and we'll do that one more time on the other side. Reach up as you inhale, fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Lower the fingers, the hands, step back to plank or hop back to chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Exhale, move back to downward dog. This time as we breathe in, the right leg lifts. Lift it high. Bring it forward, step it between the hands. Left knee comes down. Reach up, stretch up. Anjaneyasana. Full breath here. And then cross the elbows. Open up the sides of the body again. Space into the right side. And then space into the left side. Tuck your back toes under now. Reach up with the fingers and find the balance to lift up to your high crescent lunge. Breathe fully through the nose. And from there, open up to warrior two. Nice and long with the arms. Front knee stays over those front toes. And then back hand comes down, reach up with the right arm. Stretch up into peaceful warrior. And then bring it over, right elbow to right knee. Very light amount of weight on that right elbow. So we're feeling lifted and strong through the core. Maybe stay here, maybe bring the back of the right hand against the inner right leg or even down to the mat. Stretch your left arm long. And then bring fingers either side of that right foot and step forward. Come up to standing, reach into the fingers. Exhale, lower hands to the heart. Full inhale. Nice long exhale. From here, step your right foot back, not as far as you would for a lunge, but we'll set up for triangle. So have the feet in line with each other, back foot is out to an angle, front foot points forward. Bring the arms to a T shape. Inhale, find length and space and lean forward with the shoulders. Keep the hips where they are. Then we'll open up Trikonasana. Only come as low with this bottom hand as you can whilst keeping the shoulders stacked. So if you bring your left hand all the way down and your top shoulder does this, come up a little bit higher. Gaze up to your top thumb if that feels okay on your neck. Feel strong through the legs. Hug your kneecaps upwards. From here on an exhale, we'll rise into the center. Turn your toes inwards, heels outwards, hands to the hips. Inhale, find length and space upwards and then hinge forward from the hip creases for your wide-legged forward fold. Maybe grab the backs of the calves or even the ankles, drawing your chest between the legs, letting the back of the neck be completely long. Finding your breath here again. Breathing space into the body, into the mind. Now bring your right hand across to your left ankle, bend the elbow, and then reach up with that top arm to open up through your right side body. And we can do that on the other side. Left hand comes across to your right foot. Right palm faces out in the same direction as your eyes. And then bring it back to center. Rise up to standing. Turn your right toes towards that opposite edge of the mat now and move your back foot out so that we're setting up for triangle in the other direction. Arms come to your T shape. Inhale, find length towards the back wall and then open up to your triangle position. Maybe you are pressing the back of your hand onto the inside of the thigh or the calf or the ankle, or maybe your hand comes down to the mat. Good, and then we'll come all the way up to center here and heel toe the feet together. We've really, as well as creating space in the sides of the body today, we've really created space in the hips and the inner thighs. So let's try a toe bind with the right foot. So you can either hold the foot if you're wearing socks like me, or you can bring your peace fingers around your big toe. If this is enough, stay here. You're balancing on that one leg, straightening it. Or maybe you can kick the foot into the hand and open the leg out to the side. And then you can lift the other arm up Keep finding that length in the sides of the body. Lift, smile. And then release gently out, come out with control. And take it onto the other side. So now left foot comes into the hand and either around the foot or the toe, maybe you're just staying here, maybe you're kicking that foot into the hand and opening it out to the side. Option to lift the left arm up or the right arm up to the sky. And come out with control. Very nice. Just open up the chest here. And then we'll come down to the mat. Come to a tabletop position. And then make your way down to the floor. It's to open up the front of the body now. We've done quite a lot of forward folds in this class. We'll take a locust, so interlace the fingers down behind you. Stay long through the back of the neck. Inhale fully, and then as you exhale, use that exhale to lift you up. Press down through the tops of the feet. Open up the front of the chest. And then exhale to release to the floor. Turn your left side of your face onto the mat. Pick up your right knee and then send it behind you for a twist. So we're in our supine twist like we always do, but we're facing down. If it feels like your back shoulder is getting squished, send the arms ahead of you, arm ahead of you. Breathe into the front of the body. And then back into the center. Stretch forward with the other arm. Take your twist the other way. Left leg now coming behind the body. Right side of the head is down. And then return to the center and make your way over to your back. Come all the way down onto your back and extend the legs. Take Shavasana, the corpse position. Tuck your shoulder blades down underneath you. Feel all of that space you created in your body, and now allow yourself to take up space. Take the feet really wide, take the arms really wide. Take one more deep breath and sigh the air out. And then just return to your natural breath. No trying, no effort. Let everything just be completely at ease. I will bring you out, so don't worry about the time. Just let yourself be still. So now wiggle your fingers and toes. Draw your feet together, point the toes away from you. Stretch your arms back behind you, lengthen the whole body out on the floor. And then turn gently onto your side. Take a moment here on your side just to rest. And then gently from there, press yourself sideways up to a seated position. Maybe bring your hands to your heart or into a prayer position. When we let go of what is not serving us, we allow space for so much abundance, gratitude, joy, all of those qualities that lead us to peace and happiness. It's all here right inside of you. You just need to tap in. Bow your head. Thank yourself for practicing yoga today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It really helps me to know which videos you enjoy the most. And please do subscribe. I post free yoga classes every single week. And I hope you have the most beautiful day. I will see you soon.